Hello everyone, my name is Natasya Bestari with student number 123231038.
Hello, my name is Selvia Dwi Putri F. My student number is 123231039.
Hi, my name is Devita Anugraheni. My student number is 123231040.
Hi, my name is Marshyanda Karina B and my student number is 123231047.
Hello everyone, my name is Alia Sahnaz Azahra and my student number is 123231050.
In this video, we will present the result of our book report, The Old Man and the Sea.
So, I will be talking about the book Identity. The title is The Old Man and the Sea, and the author is Ernest Hemingway. The genre is fiction, and the first publication year was in 1952, and for the latest version was in 2022. The number of pages is 145. About the author, Ernest Hemingway, or in full, Ernest Miller Hemingway, is an American novelist and short story writer, awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1944. He was noted both for intense masculinity of his writing and for his adventurous and widely publicized life. His action and lucid prose style exert a powerful influence on American and British fiction in the 20th century.
Santiago, an old Cuban fisherman, has gone 84 days without catching a fish. He is determined to catch a fish on the 85th day and shells out farther than usual. In the middle of the ocean, he hooks a giant marlin. The marlin pulls Santiago's boat for 3 days and 2 nights, and Santiago endures excruciating pain from the fishing line that cuts his hand. Finally, Santiago kills the marlin and lashes it to his boat. However, the marlin's blood attracts sharks. Although Santiago kills several sharks, more and more sharks come and eat the marlin's flesh, leaving only the skeleton, head, and tail. Santiago is disappointed at losing the marlin, but he is proud of his struggle. He returns home with the skeleton of the marlin. The next morning, the villagers gather around Santiago's boat and marvel at the skeleton of the marlin. Manolin, Santiago's apprentice and friend, cries tears of joy when he sees Santiago return safely. Santiago and Manolin then promise to go fishing together again in the next day. Santiago goes back to sleep and dreams of lions playing on the beaches of Africa. The next one is symbols. A symbol is anything that stands for or represents something else. In a story, a character, an action, an object, or an animal can be symbolic. There are two symbols in this story. The first one is the marlin. Magnificent and glorious, the marlin symbolizes the ideal opponent. In a world in which everything kills everything else in some way, Santiago feels genuinely lucky to find himself matched against a creator that brings out the best in him. His strength, courage, love, and respect. The second one is the shovel-nosed shark. The shovel-nosed shark are little more than moving appetites that toelessly and gracelessly attack the marlin. As opponents of the old man, they stand in bold contrast to the marlin, which is worthy of Santiago's effort and strength. They symbolize and embody the destructive laws of the universe and attest to the fact that those laws can be transcended only when equals fight to the death. Because they are base predators, Santiago wins no glory from battling them.
So today I want to explain plot story of the novel The Old Man and the Sea. The story used in the novel The Old Man and the Sea is a back and forth plot or mixed one, in which Santiago the Old Man continues his rowing activities but encounters similar previous failures in sailing, fishing. The plot of Ernest Hemingway's novel, The Old Man and the Sea, can be summarized as follows. First, introduction. The story begins by introducing the main character, an elderly fisherman named Santiago, who has spent 84 unlucky days without catching a single fish. He lives in a small fishing village in Cuba. Second, journey to the deep sea. Santiago decides to venture far out into the Gulf Stream in an attempt to catch a giant marlin. He prepares with simple fishing supplies and equipment. Third, battle with the marlin. Santiago charged the giant marlin after a long and tiring battle. The marlin proves to be a formidable opponent and Santiago struggles to catch. Fourth, multi-day battle. Santiago's fight against the marlin lasts several days. He faced exhaustion, hunger, and harsh weather conditions. Despite the ordeal, Santiago was determined not to release the marlin. 5. Shark attack. As Santiago prepares to catch the marlin, the shark begins to attack him. Santiago tries his best to protect his catch, but the sharks eat most of the marlin's meat. The last is return to the shore. Santiago returns to the shore with only the marlin scales and bones remaining despite losing his prized catch. He retains an unbroken spirit.
So there's some character in this book. The main character is Santiago. Santiago is the old man who never gives up and facing all of the circumstances. He is humble and also having a lot of experience, especially with sea or fishing. And then there's Manolin. Manolin is a kid who always accompanies Santiago. He is kind and makes sure that Santiago is taken care of well. He is loyal that he always wants to fishing with Santiago. And then there is Marlin. Marlin's symbol of Santiago is victory. Even though at the end the marlin got eaten by the shark, it still symbolized that Santiago will succeed.
I will explain the strength and the weakness of the book. First is the strength. The Old Man and the Sea has a great writing style and neat storyline. The characteristics of the main character in this book is well pictured and the narrative is well arranged. The main focus of this book is about humans who successfully overcome their loneliness and their suffering. Many life values can be found in this Ernest Hemingway's book. Second, I will explain the weakness of the story. The story is too simple that can make us boring. The development of the story is so slow, which decreases tension of the story. In addition, it is easy to miss the hidden meaning of the story. If we read it, catching the meaning of place or characters such as the sea and the sharks, there will be a lot of messages and lessons, but it's not easy to catch the hidden meaning for young readers.
The conclusion from this book is The Old Man and the Sea is a book novel from American writers Ernest Hemingway. The book is very famous and the story is short because it only focuses on telling Santiago as known as the old man. When it comes to depicting the situation in the story, Hemingway's ability cannot be doubted. He is very skilled at bringing the reader into the story, into their plot. As far as we know, the main focuses in this book is how people can overcome problems when they are alone. Our group recommended this book because the writer used grammar that is quite relaxed, but there are also some words that are strange to hear. However, if you don't like reading lots of narrative and prefer reading like a dialogue or monologue, Maybe this novel is not suitable for you. Maybe that is all from our presentation about book reviews. So, thank you so much for your attention and have a nice day.